internet connection. How's everybody doing? Hope you're doing well. You're probably not building a rack in a greenhouse like we are. Who am I kidding? Josh did the whole thing. Got to show this. Josh, totally killing it here, bro. Nice job. Second rack's actually better than the first rack with more space. 8-foot piece of plywood, all one piece. I have to share that, dude, it's pretty sick. We lowered down the 125, and so this 125 was up higher. We've now lowered it down, just like we did this one. So same deal. Do me a favor, put the plug the pump back in on that one. I'm just having troubles talking. So, yeah, got that going on. And Josh built this today. So, mad props to him. We used pressure-treated lumber. What'd this cost, dude? Between the pipes, and it was like 46 bucks.
Together, yeah, I think it was like
40-some bucks or whatever. We used the pressure-treated lumber right here. And Josh used the drill, so now we've got a nice rack. I want to show this from the outside. So this is the concept that we're duplicating here, which I'm totally digging. What's up, Jizza? And Josh is going to plug all that back in carefully. And I have to share, folks, I have some bad karma. There was a piece of it that was off by like an inch or whatever, and I was like, dude, you got to cut that. And as soon as I said that, I immediately got stung by a bee. So that really sucked, but that's what I get. But now it's the feng shui.
It looks better.
Dude, it looks better though, right?
I mean, he didn't
so,
get stung by a bee.
I don't know, man. It doesn't, honestly, getting stung by a bee doesn't hurt as bad as I would have thought it did, like when I was a kid. Like I remember being a lot more dramatic. So now we got
once attacked by a swarm of wasps.
Yes, attacked by so this is what happens. So progress goes through the greenhouse pan. That hurts. Panels coming out. This tank right here was actually plumbed for 3 outputs. We only used one of them currently for the drain. One little critique, dude. It's gonna be tough to open that back valve to do the water change. Oh well, we'll figure that out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Well, we'll figure it out. I could probably still get back there. We can modify it. I could put the ball head inside. I could leave it open. Oh, you just did it? All right, cool.
Yeah.
So. Yeah.
Right here.
Yeah, directed people. Oh, cool. There's other people on that old video. Good, get them off of there. So, yeah, I'm on the good Wi-Fi now. So this is really tight. So I like the setup. Cinder blocks are always key. Got to roll like that, and that's how we did it. So we got the cinder blocks in full freaking sun. I made Josh put the shade cloth back on to cool off because the dude was working hard.
No, it was so hot out here.
Was it hot, dude?
Yeah, it was ridiculously hot.
Yeah, so
the only reason I'm even slightly okay is I've had like 3 full cups of his like Cleveland Browns cup.
That's right. It's a lucky cup, dude. So yeah, man, mad pumped to see this going on. We went with the construction that was how many cinder blocks high? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5.
It's 5
plus a little
like one of these but thinner. And I put a 2x4 all the way through.
Oh, did you? Okay, nice.
That's why I cut that one in the shed.
2x4 across.
Yeah, it flushes against this.
They're saying Josh is busting it. You are busting it, dude. And then I want to show, homie, since you did it, you mind lugging up? They're saying crack kills, Josh. Pull it up a tiny bit if you don't mind.
Oh, sure.
It's fine. You're lucky. You guys are lucky. I don't have my shirt on right now. It's hot. I should be taking it off. It's hot. Yeah. So. Josh, do me a favor and throw a 20 up there, and we'll show the kind of concept at work. So it's easier from outside. So this is actually part of the ShamWow video I've been working on. That's why it's got something in it.
Flat.
Hang on, I'll come on in there. So Josh is the man. Seth says,
"What's up, Seth?
Seth, my man, what's going on? You and your long emails. So yeah, dude. So that is just. So
we
talked about doing it sideways
like this.
We talked about doing them at an angle so that we could run the bulkheads out here and have less space. Still open for discussion.
Yeah.
Not done.
Yeah.
These are drilled over here. I'll show these real quick. These are drilled like this so that I drill them up high so that we can overflow into there, and I need to get a strainer on there, but I drill them up there. So that's pretty tight. And then this is 8 feet across right here, everybody. So we got the full 8-footer across and the construction.
It's actually holding together somehow. Don't have
Yeah,
any
no,
idea,
it's
folks.
doing good. It's doing good, man. So I just got to give you props, man. Wanted to come on and show that. I think that I like the side, but I just think that everything's symmetrically across the front.
I mean,
now,
honestly, this is just putting a big
Yeah.
giant floppy mess in the middle of it.
Well, but I mean, what are you gonna do? It's a structure of the greenhouse, so
exactly. It's like
setting them square will fit more. Yeah, it will, Ted. It will, my friend. And plus, we can set them square, and then have it like that. And then we have these drilled. You want to grab one of those? Grab a 90 for me. There should be one sitting on the counter, open. Or not. It's over here. I got it. So we got one of these. Basically, this is the gist of it. Well, you can see it right here, but this is basically going to come down into here. We can run straight down, so that will be golden. It'll actually
run it straight down and then straight in.
Yeah, could it run straight down? I don't even see that. Was that going to run down?
See, you could go down,
Well,
and then you could curve it again.
Yeah, but I got the bulkhead out, so the problem is the bulkhead will come out slightly.
Basically talking like
Yeah, it'll have to come back in, but you get the idea.
this, essentially.
So yeah, it'll come back around.
But except,
Dude, we could use flex too if we wanted.
more like
So that could work, man.
more like
So yeah, pretty stoked. This this concept has all worked really well. So this is just duplicating it right there. So yeah, it's nice.
we have options now.
We have options. So that
We didn't
is
have options before.
that. Yeah, no, we got options now, man. And now we got room for. Can you do me a favor and measure from this bar over and see what we got? Let's see this here. So that's it. That's actually the overflowed pipe. That can go. We could put that. We could put the one of those ball valves inside there to make it easier. If you reached it, then it's fine. But
Yeah, I mean, I can literally.
so still some work to do. We got to plumb through here and get this over.
But overall, the feng shui
pretty
is actually
zicky.
not that bad.
Someone wants me to know exactly what we're doing. All right, so we'll start over. So what we're doing here is we lowered this down here. Dwayne Kitchell's on and Seth. Look at that.
So this
Freaking-
came from sitting on about 2 more cinder blocks. So we were 3
Right.
cinder blocks high, which means it was sitting this tall,
Right.
right? And then we decided that we didn't want to do that because we really enjoyed how this worked out. You can see all of our 20 talls,
Yeah.
you know.
Which worked out
It
really
worked
well.
out really well. And so we decided we'd just do that with the 20 longs we have, so we needed a wider shelf. So we dropped it down, and surprisingly, the length of the shelf over it really isn't going to stop us.
No,
from
that's the
getting in
key
here.
because we were gonna put it up real high. We decided not to. So
Yeah,
we
we kept it at the same height.
kept it at the same height. So these are actually the same length. Oh, coincidentally, feng shui matches because this is at the same height of that, and that's at the same height, dude. That's a nice win right there, dude.
awesome.
So yeah, anybody liking this? Anybody learn anything? That's what we're doing. So cinder blocks are your support. That's key. So
Obviously, there's plenty of
Yeah.
wedges and supports when you have holes. You know, like use other wood to make sure that the smaller pieces of wood don't fall
Yeah.
through those holes.
which is all Josh too. Like I literally did not drill a single piece or cut a single piece for this, which is good. Which is why he rolls. So great job, homie. Good work. You want to do me a favor and hit some dechlor in here, and we'll get some water back in there.
Let's do it. I had to disconnect your tire.
I understand, but you can go back through the hole, right?
Yeah, I think.
Look at that. Go right through there with the pipe. Love it. Cool.
But I gotta
Ah.
reconnect all this.
Oh yeah, that's all good. Cool. Anybody got any questions while I'm hanging out here? I can do a little Q&A for a minute. Y'all are down with that. Who's got questions, folks? And actually, Josh, if you don't mind, start. I'll get the water going in there if you want to get the garage cleaned up.
Like smoky cigarettes.
Go ahead. Josh's gonna smoke a cigarette. It's a good move. So yeah, what's up, fish tank people? Let me chat with you. No, Josh is the man. I want you guys to see this from afar away though. This is crazy here though. Good work, Jizza. Look at that. That's the ruckus right there. Bringing the ruckus. So, all right, folks. Who's got questions? We got time. Yeah. Larry, what's up? Yo. Cool. Yeah, anybody got any questions for D? No? What's some questions here? Cool. Bringing the ruckus, Jizza. Bring the ruckus. Can't wait for my plants. Yeah, appreciate you, man. Greenhouse, big greenhouse. Oh, dude, I just should show them the garage. Big greenhouse, man. Still working on the wonderful, what's it called with it? Let's see here, let me just go ahead and remove somebody. Still working on the financing with the bank and the wonderful farm credit people that do that. Apparently, if you're a farmer, you get like really good rates, supposedly, so I'm still figuring that out. Should be good. Why not drill the bottom glass to lower tank? You know, I didn't want to go through the bottom in case something happened. It's a little easier to get in the front. I actually do have some tanks that are drilled at the bottom, but I didn't do that. That's a really good question though. What's the best breeding? That's a valid question though. That's a pretty cool design if you like run it through the standpipe through the center. I like having it all in the front in case something's up. It's a little easier to get to than underneath. But now that would be a good design. I've seen that done in other in good shops. Let's see here. Dustin, when are you joining the greenhouse when you get another one? What are you doing in the greenhouse? I'm assuming is what you're asking. Honestly, I don't want to talk about the new greenhouse too much because there's a lot of things and the guy could give me a lease number that sucks. So I'm not going to try to like act like that's going to happen. Like we got to figure out some stuff. But what I would do actually is I would take it and I would make it all real feng shui and like get it all like my own personal like nice tanks and not like sell like not like business tanks but more like a, I hate to say the word gallery because that's the word that Joey uses, but I mean it would be a nice setup just to have. Like I would have a big comfortable chair, I would have a big design board, I would have a big whiteboard, I would have a lot of like personal like I'm gonna go out here and think kind of thing, like a little mini office if you will. So that would be what I would do. And chat, thank you for the super chat by the way, Evolving. Anything you want to know? Love it, appreciate it for the support, love it. Getting ready to do escape tank on Anubias, gonna look mint. Dustin, you got it. Yeah, use the higher pH, GH, higher GH and KH for that. Anubias loves it. Why couldn't you spin the bottom tank around, ball valve in front? You missed this earlier. I could do the ball valves are gonna be in the front. I could do that. I wouldn't want all that in the front though. I'd want the ball valve actually in the tank so I wouldn't have to see it. So love it. Thanks, Evolving. Appreciate the super chat. Super chats are super appreciated. So. It's cool. What's the best way to light a deep tank? I got a 20-gallon hexagon, super tall and narrow. I have trouble getting light to penetrate the bottom. All right, Mr. Lafferty. So the deal with that is this, bro. You have it's something called the inverse squared law. Basically, for every unit of measure you go away from the light, you exponentially lose light and you lose photons. So you want to get a lot of light. I would recommend a hex, a halide, which is expensive to run, or like a multiple LED strips. The problem with the hex is you got those like multiple dimensions. Like you've got like it's wider in certain spots and shorter in others. So that would be the issue there. Let's see here. Do your contests work? People bring their own plants to my contests, and then Dennerla sponsors the tank or whatever, and you just got to do it in that tank. Any recommendations for moving crypts from tank to tank? I moved all mine July 4th fish room and I think they all died. They didn't all die, Kevin Hyatt, my man. Good to see you, by the way, in New York. They didn't die. You just got to plant those roots in there. It happens, dude. Crypts hate being moved. Still working on the world-class photographer to do some stuff for new greenhouse. Let's pretend. Haha. What's up, everybody? Yo. What's going on? Need more live vids, brother. Live vids? You guys like the live vids, huh? I'm gonna go live on Sunday at probably 10. Seemed to do well last week. Got some brown spots on my Anubias between the stems and the leaves. Any ideas what causes? Good flow, LEDs and pH around 7. Too much light. Is it the spots? Is it the spot? Is it an algae spot or is it a dead leaf spot? That's a question, anonymous. Hello from Sweden. Ever have any shell dwellers? I haven't actually. Let's see here. I missed the Tuesday morning talk. We can bring those back. Wasn't a great time for a lot of people though. You ever tried nitrate minus? Nope, never done it. Do you keep any wild caught fish? Basically my entire 220 right now is wild caught fish with the exception of 2 little neon tetras. So how do you get ick out of a planted tank? You do your water change, folks. Do your water changes. Raise your temps. That's what you do. Galaxy rasboras. Eat algae or Java moss. Never kept Galaxy rasboras actually. Can't tell you. Not much help there with you, my man Jizza. Razor sharp. What's your favorite plant to work with? Oh man, I can't answer that, dude. I don't know. Jungle Vile is easy. I'm having a lot of fun with crenum. So, wife's giving me the signal. I got to go cook some chicken, which is a feel-good thing. So that's the new rack. Check it out. Loving it. Got to run. And I will show the fish on Sunday. Gonna do a video about live bears. I'm out, everybody. Tank on. Later.